were the challenges of kind of creating offense on the perimeter with how they were pressuring with Edwards and McDaniels especially, and how did you feel like that impacted the offense in the game?
I thought we allowed it to disrupt us a little bit. We got to anticipate that teams are going to come out like that, and we have to meet aggression with aggression. And I thought it was too many times we got caught up playing east-west instead of just putting our heads down and attacking the basket, getting to the paint, living at the free throw line. When teams are aggressive like that, you got to play downhill. You got to draw them. They're going to collapse. You got to make the simple pass, simple play. And I thought too many times we just got caught up in over-dribbling, holding the ball too many seconds, not playing with a sense of urgency, not playing with any pace. And we'll look at it on film tomorrow.
Darvin, sort of related to that, when a guy is as hot as AD was tonight, 38 points, what can your team do better to play off of that and use his gravity more effectively than you guys were able to tonight?
Well, it was a time that we just looked like we were playing in mud. We weren't playing fast enough. We weren't getting any stops. So once we were buckled down on defense, that gave us a chance to get back into the game. We were able to call some bad shots, some turnovers, get some rebounds and push it, play fast. And that really helped us. But that's how we have to play like that. It can't be because of pressure. We have to play like that whether there's pressure or not. That's how we have to play. And it just too many times I felt like our energy was off, our effort was off in certain plays. We didn't seem to have any urgency. It was like we were playing. They're playing. They're fighting for their life as well, trying to get into the postseason. And they had that urgency. We didn't. And that's something we have to address. And we talked about it in post game. But tomorrow we look at it on film and then try to come out and have a better performance on Sunday.
Darvin, Dennis had 12 assists and 0 turnovers, which obviously is positive, but then 3 for 13. What do you make of his night, and how much, if at all, was he hampered by the ankle injury that he's dealing with?
Well, he expressed no concern about playing. Our medical staff cleared him, and so that's not an excuse, and we're not going to use it as one. He wouldn't have been out there if it was an issue with his ankle. I just felt like, they put a bigger guy on him, and some of those looks he normally gets, he just didn't. Jaden is like we talked about him in my pregame presser. He's versatile. He can guard all positions. He's quick laterally, quick vertically. Extremely, extremely really good player. And, it just caused problems for him. And you're going to have nights like that. But Dennis did his best, to try to get other people going and finding the right people, getting the ball to the right people, thus the 12 assists. But, again, it was just a tough matchup.
Darvin, you talked about them having a sense of urgency, and you guys obviously are right on that cusp. I don't know how much you guys watching the standings now, like the teams you're trying to catch or the teams you're trying to hold off for that to just get into the play-ins.
We're all aware of it. It just, again, I tell my team every day the first order of business is to take care of our business. We have to come with energy, effort, and urgency. Those 3 words. And unfortunately, you can't coach any of those 3. We can encourage it. You can try to make it happen. You can find the right guys, the mix of guys that are playing with that and that edge that we need to have, and try to put them on the floor and have them close out the game or play in certain stretches, long stretches for you. But energy, effort, and urgency. We've been writing those words on our board. We know we should know what the circumstances are, and there's no reason, no excuse for us to come out and not have that. And against the team that we're competing for to try to get a spot. So you saw the way they played. They were up in our chest all night. And it was times where until the very end when we finally woke up and got aggressive, we just seemed like we were on our heels. And you can't have that, especially when you're sitting in the position we're sitting in and try to get to where we're trying to get to.
Is there also a quality of, like, LeBron's out and you kind of have to do it for him at this point? Like,
that's no excuse. Like, we're not using that as an excuse. LeBron is, he's there coaching them up right along with the coaching staff. And even with D'Lo being out, we have more than enough. We have more than enough capable players to go out and win a game. And regardless